This is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Monday. This is Devils After Dark. Devils beating the Edmonton Oilers 5-2 here at The Rock. We're at American Whiskey. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. Hello, Scotty. What a game tonight. Devils winning 13 straight. How about that?
Number 13, baby.
Number 13.
Number of the captain. Number of the captain right there. 13 straight for the New Jersey Hockey Devils, man. It's the old Baker's dozen.
Wow. Just wow.
Unreal.
This team's unreal. They're unstoppable right now. Just when you thought, if Edmonton's going to mount a comeback, they're going to get the momentum. Again, they just strike back, and they strike back hard. And the Devils have won 13 straight, and it's just a lot of winning going on at the Prudential Center right now.
I know, and Edmonton thought they were going to come to New Jersey and try to re-annex Alberta back for themselves, and look what happened. They got a rude awakening right there. They got the old ravishing Rick Rude rude awakening to say that, no, you're not, Edmonton. The Devils are going to dominate once again. A 5-2 victory over the Edmonton Oilers. What a game. What a game. I see a lot of Devils fans.
A lot of Devils fans here at American Whiskey.
Woo, sold out crowd tonight, a Monday night. So nice to see the stands packed, people cheering, people being into the game, just going with it. And who can't jump on the bandwagon if you're not? Don't go all Keith Yandel. Boo, boo.
Keith, let's talk a little bit about Keith Yandel.
Keith.
Yeah,
this is Keith. Yeah.
Now let's.
You know what? He doesn't even deserve our time. He's probably just used to playing with the Arizona Coyotes. That's why he doesn't think that he can make the playoffs.
Scotty, I spent 10 minutes on this graphic. I spent 10 minutes on this graphic.
All right, maybe we'll talk about it a little bit after.
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Keith Yandel just don't know what the hell he's talking about right now. Either way, I know what we're talking about. We're talking about 13 wins for the New Jersey Devils in a row, coming back to the Rock. Tip your bartenders over there, everybody at American Whiskey. Drink up a nice celebratory adult beverage after the game. Let's talk about this game that was no changes to the lineup except our man Vitek Vanacek back and goal. And wow, did he make some stellar saves this evening, kicking those legs out multiple times to rob some of the superstars of the NHL with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. John Marino again was paired up with McDavid throughout basically the entirety of the game. Saw a lot more physicality as well out of John Marino, which was nice. Like to see that. So early in the first period, Devils make the Oilers pay with a PPG power play goal from our man Jesper Bratt. And actually, this was the hat trick of hockey stars for your New Jersey Hockey Devils coming together on this goal. Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, and Jesper Bratt. Jack brings the puck into the zone, passes over to Nico, who draws two defenders to himself. And I can understand that because he is Nico Hischier. However, that left Jesper Bratt wide open for the blast. For the blast right there. Snapshot power play goal, his 8th of the season. Nico Hischier, his 11th assist. Jack Hughes, his 13th. Lucky number 13 right there. But once again, we saw this in the last game. Devils set up on one side of the ice and kind of worked that triangle. Jack at the top, down to Nico, and then whoop, back to Jesper Bratt, who's there kind of in the center of the ice, who's able to slam it home for a 1-0 lead. 2:25 into the first period. And we got to give a shout out to our man, Bill, don't call me Captain Spaulding, over there. Made a really nice point there earlier in the game. We've been talking about the Devils all season, rolling 4 lines, playing 60 minutes. I think he said the third and fourth lines for the Edmonton Oilers have a total of 3 goals. Can you imagine if our third and fourth lines only had a total of 3 goals? That's Nathan Bastian has 3 goals. Miles Woods got 4, 5. McLeod has got 3. 2 total lines. Maybe that's why they're not doing so good. It's because they got so much just relying on McDavid and Draisaitl, which I can take. Come on, it's McDavid and Draisaitl. But still, you got to balance that out. And, speaking of Leon Draisaitl, he got the Oilers evened up at 13:02 of the first period with his 11th of the season. And what was going on here? Devils were taking some power plays. They were taking some penalties, rather. They were living dangerously, much like they did in Edmonton, where they killed off all 6. They weren't that lucky today. They made some good plays, but they still let up a power play goal, and this was actually really Brendan Smith in front of the net, kind of got knocked down, put his stick down to stop a pass, a centering pass, and it deflects off his stick into the net. Last touch by Draisaitl. So there you go. Pass Vanacek, his 11th of the season. McDavid gets his 19th assist right there. That's a power play goal in the first period. So the teams trading power play goals back and forth. Got to give a shout to Fabian Zetterlund. Made a huge block. After that, Vanacek, nice leg save during a big scramble in front of the net. Just boom, kicking that pad out there when he was down on the ice to keep the game tied at 1-1 heading into the second period. And what have we seen with our man Lindy Ruff, who we all love now? We love Lindy. We all love Lindy Ruff now. Wasn't so much this season last year, but we know now we love Lindy Ruff. And what have we been seeing multiple times in the second period? We've seen Lindy shake up the lines a little bit. And this day, he decides to flip Fabian Zetterlund and Dawson Mercer, putting Mercer up there on the first line, Zetterlund down the third, and it paid dividends on both sides over there. Dawson Mercer at 5:15 of the second period gets a gift. And we all got a gift, actually, from Skinner, the Edmonton goaltender, who, puck is right there next to him, and he just said, well, I'm not going to play that very well, and I'm just going to kind of give it over to Nico Hischier, and let's see what happens. And Nico puts a very sharp angle shot on net. It hits the inside of the far post and is just sitting there. But rest assured, Devils fans, Dawson Mercer and his wonderful waft of hair is right there to put it home for his 5th goal of the season. Nico Hischier gets his 12th assist, 2 points on the night the captain got another assist later on in the game, 3 points on the night for Nico Hischier, but Mercer, his 5th, Hischier's 12th assist at 5:15 of the second period to put the Devils up 2-1, and then just about 3 minutes later at 8:45, it was some more magic. Okay, first, our man Vitek Vanacek, who got the Vitek chance going from the crowd tonight. Vanacek makes a huge save on a charging Connor McDavid on sort of a partial breakaway coming up the wing. He got past the old gravy train there, and Vanacek comes up huge with the save. And then after that, Jack and Jesper work the figure 8 up the ice where they're exchanging lanes, going up, whoop, whoop, get the Oilers all sorts of confused. And once again, a nice little triangle sort of thing happens there. Jack brings the puck in. 2 D-men goes to him. He feeds Jesper Bratt on the left-hand side, who then immediately feeds the puck back up to the top of that triangle. And who's standing there this time? Sam Wu, the king of the football calls, best friend, Damon Severson, who slams home a shot, top shelf, his 2nd of the year. Jesper Bratt, his 16th assist. Jack Hughes, his 14th assist. A 3 1 Devils lead right there in the second period. And man, again near the end, you got to watch out. Miles Wood taking a high stick, but the PK comes through and kills it off. We're going into the third period, and you start getting a little worried because that other top draft pick that everyone kind of forgets about, Ryan Hopkins, scores his 9th of the year on a quick little snapshot over there to make it 3-2 side of the net at 4:52 of the third. Now, all of a sudden, it's a different game. When you got a 1-goal lead against the Connor McDavid and a Leon Draisaitl, you know those guys are going to start eating up minutes. And hell's bells, McDavid was on the ice for practically the entire game tonight, much like Bill Spaulding said earlier in the game. When you have a third and fourth line that only has a combined 3 goals on the season, you're going to be playing Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and McDavid a lot. And don't forget, Evander Kane, after that scary skate cut on the wrist, is still not in the lineup. So you know the Oilers were trying to feed Connor McDavid. But once again, Vitek Vanacek comes up huge right after Nugent Hopkins scores a goal. He gets another wonderful opportunity, and Vanacek makes another big leg save. And what happens after that? Our man Thomas Tatar transition and takes the puck up the ice, and he goes in and he takes a shot on net. It pops up into the air, and he makes like Jeff McNeil from the Mets. He chokes up on the hockey stick. All right, he bats it down and boom, gets his own rebound, puts it into the net for his 4th goal of the year at 7:07. Again, the Devils showing that response. Oilers score a goal to get it close. 3 minutes later, Devils say, "Oh, thank you very much. Hold my beer. I'm going to score another one and put us back on top in a comfortable lead." And that is what they did. Tatar, his 4th. From Dawson Mercer, his 5th. Look at that. Dawson, our buddy, changing lines, and all of a sudden he's making waves. And then Nico Hischier gets his 13th. Lucky number 13 for the captain, his own number, and our winning streak, by the way, which ties a team record. And we're only 4 off, I think, from the all-time record from the Pittsburgh Penguins. At 7:07, Tatar puts the Devils up 4-2, and then, oh yes, later in the game, to ice it, to put it away, Sharon Govich Yegor comes through with another goal, his 3rd in 3 games. He's heating up like old school NBA jams over there. Sharon Govich puts it home for his 6th of the season. Fabian Zetterlund, who we know got bumped down to the 3rd line, gets the assist right there, his 6th of the season. So you see the moves that Lindy made all paying off right there. Dawson Mercer bumps up, Fabian Zetterlund bumps down, both lines score. Love seeing it. Devils win. Vitek Vanacek comes up big. Some late power play, but don't worry, the Devils also draw a penalty to negate that. And they have a 5-2 victory over the Edmonton Oilers. 3 stars of the game, Vitek Vanacek, Nico Hischier with 3 points, and Thomas Tatar with a huge goal to put the Devils back up 4-2. Shots on goal for the Devs, 5, 12, 11. Listen to those chants over there at American Whiskey. Now, those are fans that are back in the game. That's right. For the Oilers, 11, 7, 12 for a total of 30. Face-offs. Oilers had a slight advantage, 54% to 46. Power plays. Took a couple penalties here. Oilers were 1 for 4. Devils were 1 for 3. Hits. We actually out-hit someone again. 18 to 20. We had 20 hits on the night. 11 blocks, 6 giveaways, 2 takeaways. What a game again for this New Jersey Hockey Devils team. Love to hear what you think about it. YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Twitch. Everybody at American Whiskey, tip your bartenders, have a nice celebratory adult beverage, and enjoy 13 W's in a row Sam Wu, 13 in a row. It don't get much better than that, my friend. Sam Wu, tell us what you thought of this game.
Just wow. Wow, Scotty. I mean, 13 in a row. Who would ever thought going 0-2 to start the season? Fire Lindy Chance. Now tying a franchise record of 13 straight wins. Wednesday against the Leafs. Going for the record. I mean, would you ever expected that, Scotty?
No. I was hoping for a 500 team this year. That's all I was hoping for. I never, in my wildest dreams, would have ever guessed.
I think
that
a lot
Bruce
of us
Springsteen would be the Prime Minister of Canada right now after the Devils have just dominated every Canadian team that they have played so far this year, Sam Wu.
I think we all managed our expectations this season with our preseason predictions. That we were hoping for 500. We were hoping for progress. But this team has arrived. I mean, the future is now, Scotty. And I don't care what some of the pundits say, like Keith Yandel, that's trying to make a name for himself after retiring, that the Devils won't make the playoffs.
You mean former Flyer and former Ranger?
Yeah,
wow.
I think he's still
what
bitter.
a surprise.
I think he's still bitter that they sat him and ended his Iron Man streak. Well, that's what I say. Hey, 13 games in a row, going for 14. Let's talk about John Marino. He is everything the Devils needed for the past 3 seasons. He can contribute offensively, but let's say he just does a great job being a shutdown defenseman. Did you see that hit he put on Connor McDavid in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
When McDavid, he strong on his skates, going head-to-head with John Marino, and John Marino zeroed him out, negated him, and Connor McDavid could not do anything. And I'm not talking about twice, 3 times. There was at least a dozen times during the game. John Marino is the real deal. And I'm still, baffled how Tom Fitzgerald this past offseason trades for John Marino, Ty Smith, and then swaps a couple second-round picks, drafts Seamus Casey with it, and forked over a third-rounder for Vitek Vanacek. Vitek Vanacek, I'll tell you, Scotty, he's a clutch goaltender. I mean, look at his numbers. We were begging for a 900 save percentage goalie this season. He's probably at 944 or 933. I don't know what the stat is right now. And, I'm looking at the YouTube Live. A lot of people commenting right now. A lot of people here on a Monday.
Gerald. I love it. Tom Fleece
It's
Gerald.
a
That's
Monday
nice.
night, and this place is full of American whiskey right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
we got Let's Go Devils chants.
You got Let's Go Devils
Oh, they're
chants.
eating it up.
Yeah.
They're eating it up, and they should. 13 wins in a row. This does not happen very often, okay? So
No, it
enjoy this while it lasts, I mean, we can't win every game. We know that, it's just the nature of the beast. But, man, the way they are playing right now, the confidence that they have out there, it is just unreal. And I see people talking about it in our YouTube page and Facebook and everything else. I mean, Marino was a beast tonight. Paired up against Connor McDavid the entire time. I mean, he put him down. McDavid is like lightning on the ice, all right? Ride the lightning style, Metallica, all right? And Marino was able to keep up with him. And it's amazing what this guy can do. And just think of all those drop passes to nobody that Ty Smith gifted us with the last 2 years. And to think that was the main part of this deal, Ty Smith basically for John Marino. And wow, what Tom Fleece Gerald. That's right. Bringing in Vanacek, bringing in
Fitzgerald
Marino.
is a thief. He's a thief. I'm telling you.
Bringing in Holla, bringing in Palat, who, that's right. Oh, by the way, we don't even have Palat in the lineup right now. We're doing this all without one of our main signings in the offseason.
The Devils are 13-0 when Palat has been on the injured reserve. I mean,
yeah,
that's unbelievable.
And by the way, another little hat tip over there to Bill Spalding for reminding us about this. Whenever Nico Hischier gets on the score sheet, the Devils are undefeated. Undefeated when Nico is on the score sheet. So keep that in mind, Devils fans. With the production that he's been putting out there this season, that's a nice statement. Those are nice facts right there.
Yeah.
To put in your back
ecstatic.
pocket. 2 V's equal W. That's right, Josh. Brian, I'm trying very hard. It's not as bad as it was the first night with the background noise. So apologies. I know some people said I was screaming before. That was because I couldn't hear anything with everybody going crazy at American whiskey and everything like that.
No, you're still talking about the second period of the last game. You were still doing the recap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I shortened it up for everybody tonight, all right? Jeez. I was getting paid in too many. Sam said I cost him too many woo bucks the other day when I was talking too much. So I had to shorten it up over there.
Yeah.
But hey, I gotta say, I've always been not excited about the line shuffling. Remember, we used to complain endlessly about the Hines lines when John Hines would just be shoveling up every single game. Man, Lindy has been pushing all the right buttons. And I know, because someone else mentioned it as well, Burnett and McGill, especially on the defensive side, McGill has been working wonders with this defense. But, I mean, the shuffling of just a few players has made a world of difference on this team. And look at it tonight. The two guys that changed places, Zetterlund and Mercer, both find themselves on the score sheet afterwards as well. I kind of like Zetterlund moving down there to play on that third line. I thought that was a really good combination over there. I love Holla being up with Bratt and Jack, but man, moving Zetterlund down there with Igor Sharangovich, Zetterlund is either going to be shooting the puck or he's going to be passing to someone. He's been finding open guys left and right. Maybe that's something that Igor Sharangovich, Sharon, can always take advantage of there. And we've seen it in these last 3 games. He's been putting the puck in the net. And when Sharangovich gets hot, look out. Look out. Now, if you really get those 3 offensive lines going, we know about line 1 and line 2. Line 3 has been struggling a little bit. But, man, if you get Igor Sharangovich scoring while he's on that line instead of on the PK with our boy Nico Hischier, man, these Devils are going to be deadly. Sorry, Keith Yandel, but your analysis don't work over there, buddy. Everyone's screaming, having a good time.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
That's what we're talking about over there. The Devils fans, and I said this a few weeks ago, watching a game, I said it reminded me of the old days back at the Continental Airlines Arena. It was a Monday night, a holiday week, where everybody's trying to stuff in a full week of work into 3 days, and yet everybody's out there at the Rock popping that place, man, just popping. And I loved every second of it. These games have been so much more intense because of you, the fans, who are filling the seats in the arena and just living and breathing with this team, man. It feels so good to have this hockey team winning and that arena just rocking every single time they're there.
Yeah, I can't remember a time, maybe the late 90s. Remember the late 90s, the Continental Airlines Arena being full?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Weekend matinee games were sold out. You're
all the
feeling
time.
it right now. I mean, the Devils fans have 10 years of pent-up energy after 20 years of successful hockey, 3 Stanley Cups. As what Tom Fitzgerald said, Scotty, the fans demand excellence. And it took a little time there, I guess a lot of us, including myself, that's been very critical of management, is that they didn't really have a track record other than one playoff win during a Taylor Hall fluke MVP type season.
Right. Yep.
But now you're seeing the vision. Now you're seeing accountability. Now you're seeing players playing for each other. You see players that, well, when Dougie Hamilton pitches in, the guys get, whoever's playing forward, they got his back. They're already back at the point. They're doing things to help themselves. And when mistakes happen, and they're bound to happen, bad passes, bad bounce, unlucky plays, it just seems like the Devils right now are just recovering, and they are just taking care of business. Ryan Graves did the same thing when John Marino had his helmet taken off, or he fell off, or whatever, with that new NHL rule going to the bench. Here comes Ryan Graves off the bench and trying to contain Connor McDavid, and guess what? He did the job. Wasn't too fancy.
Going off the rails on a gravy train.
Yes. And now the crowd's leaving after you started singing right now, Scotty.
Oh, well, yeah, that's, I mean, hey, I would probably leave. That's why I play the drums, and they didn't let me near the lead singer microphone, Sam Wu. That's some truth right there. That's some truth. Those are facts. Keep Scotty away from the lead singer microphone. Keep him behind the drum kit. But, you know, another thing, Sam Wu, is we talked about special teams. Came through tonight. The early power play goal from Jesper Bratt really set the tone. The PK, they gave up one goal. But when you look at it, the Devils, the Oilers, this dominant power play, they're 1 for 10. 1 for 10 over in the combined two games. They were 0 for 6 in Edmonton. They were 1 for 4 tonight. Against a team like Edmonton, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good because they're operating at about like a 33% or something like that, I think they said. So that is ridiculously good for this New Jersey team. And the Dawson Mercer goal, the Thomas Tatar goal, they are just driving and going towards that net. There is no quit in this team whatsoever. They look like they've got a goal set in their head, and they got the confidence, and they are going to go out there and do it. Tatar could have given up in that play. He could have stopped. He didn't. Dawson Mercer could have not been there for that wide open slam home after Nico picked the puck after Skinner mishandled it. But he was there because that's what's been driven into their head by this coaching staff. Go to the net. Go to the net. Keep working. Keep grinding. Keep putting it out there. And that's what they're doing, and that's where these wins are coming from. Nobody – remember last season when we were talking about sleepwalking, Sam Wu?
Yeah, they're not
the team would just be puck watching?
Yeah.
There's no sleepwalking this year. There is no sleepwalking out there this year. They are in every second of every game, all four lines, four horsemen, Ric Flair style. Woo! They are in every single game, and that's making all the difference against some of these top-tier teams, like the Edmonton Oilers and like the team that they just beat last week, and they're going to play again on Wednesday, the Toronto Maple Leafs, or however you want to pronounce their team name over there. Once again, the team that we thought, would be one of their biggest tests. These two, Edmonton and Toronto, they passed one test. Now they're going to get another big-time test with an Austin Matthews, a John Tavares, a Marner, a Nylander. These are guys that have that speed that the Devils possess as well. They can't just blow by these teams like some others. Woo! We hear you, American whiskey. They can't blow by some of these other teams. Toronto and Edmonton are going to be they are the two biggest tests up there from Canadian land. So we're going to see how the Devils react going for their 14th win in a row on Wednesday night at the Rock. Thanksgiving Eve. I hope that place is absolutely packed with people to cheer on this team. Because I'll tell you what, Sam, they're exciting. They are fun. These games are flying by, and the fans, you fans who are sitting at the bar right now, having that celebratory adult beverage at American Whiskey, tip your bartenders. You are the ones that are making these games so much better, being that much more intense with your passion that is going on while this game is going on. So thank you, New Jersey Devils fans, for being there at American Whiskey, for being at The Rock, for being on YouTube Live and Facebook Live, Twitter and Twitch, and talking to us every game here, Devils After Dark, exclusively on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. Go to the game, go to American Whiskey, because Sam Wu, the king of the football calls, will be there again on Wednesday night. Is that correct, Sam?
That is correct. I'll be here Wednesday. You know how these holiday games, the day before a holiday, Thanksgiving, or before the Christmas break, the atmosphere is like, well, holly jolly. It is electric, those games. It doesn't matter if the Devils are losing or where they are. Anytime you have a game before a holiday, Thanksgiving, it's always a fun game. And I'll be here at American Whiskey, and you'll be doing Devils After Dark on Wednesday. What?
Stellar chef over here. Repelled the invasion after our annexation. No invasion of Jersey. Sorry, Canada. Didn't happen. I know you were trying to get Alberta back, but it didn't work for you over there. And oh my goodness, no, I lose a woo buck for every word I sing. So it's the complete opposite. When I'm talking, I get a woo buck per word, but when I sing, it's like negative woo bucks. Yeah. Sam takes them back away from me afterwards.
By the way,
Mrs. Wu keeps count.
Oh my goodness gets the Guinea Pig of the Year award. He showed up at 4 p.m. to do some tech checks. I wasn't ready till 5:30. He did a wonderful job. So now all those that are watching us on the live stream that was pretty much letting us know that there's a problem, thanks to Oh My Goodness and Ray Leo. Ray Leo showed up.
Ray Leo was there too. Nice.
Yeah, he was day to day. Had I would say a mid body injury somewhere, and he showed up.
He was dead.
He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll go back to the doctor later.
I'll go back to the.
They're chanting VTech Vanacek right now. It is
VTech. I want to see, because I see some people in the chat here are putting their stuff. Okay, so Wyatt and Eric and who else here? Who else was 1,000 miles? Someone else was 1,000 miles away. I am 2,442 miles away from the Prudential Center. Yeah, I wish I could be there as well. And hopefully at some point this season I definitely will. And I would love to see everybody down there at American Whiskey for one of those upcoming Devils home games. But if you can't get out there to party in Newark, right across the street from the Prudential Center, while you're waiting for the train, you get to see the king of the football calls over there, Sam Wu, and who the holy hell knows? You may see Chico Resch, you may see Bruce Driver, you may see Cam Jansen in the future, you may see Colin White in the future, maybe you might see, who knows who might stop by. We've had plenty of guests here on the Let's Go Devils podcast over the years. So if you can't get out there, please, please, please stop by and say hello. VTech. And Swamp Fox over here. Draft and trades have brought us Heischer, Hughes, Brad. No, I think just being crappy for a couple of years brought us Heischer and Hughes. Brad Mercer, Setterlin, Wood, McLeod, Bash. I mean, there's a lot. Marino, Siegenthaler, Graves, Ball. Yeah. Vanacek. Kirschmid. Yeah. Tom Fleece-Gerald. He's been doing a hell of a job.
You should get that Photoshop out on social media very soon.
Yes.
Tom
the beefalytics are
Fitz-
strong. The beefalytics are strong with Tom Fleece-Gerald. Oh, Eric, you're going to be at the games January in LA? Excellent, because I think actually Shorts Guy is going to be out here. He conveniently, I think, has a bachelor party the same week that the Devils are out here on their West Coast trip. You know, I'm definitely going to. I will definitely be at those games for Anaheim and Los Angeles, as always. So, yeah, if anyone's going to be in the LA area when the Devils are out here in January, maybe we'll have to have a nice meetup somewhere. Maybe we'll go to the Rainbow afterwards. That's a heck of a drive from downtown, but either way, we'll figure out something.
By the way,
for a little Devils action.
Your fellow Californian, Tyler Blazinski, founder of SB Nation, was on Game Day Live. He said, I want to see Scotty in L.A., so I got to hook you two up.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Cool guy. Really cool guy.
We're going to have to make some ways, and we'll get over to the whatever it's called now. The house that Kobe built. I don't know what I can't even remember. What's it, the crypto.com arena or whatever it is. I don't know. It's a nice place. And I'm hoping that the Devils slaughter the Kings and they slaughter the Ducks. But speaking of Game Day Live.
I hope we're still having that winning streak by the time they go to the
Oh,
West
yeah.
Coast.
Yeah, we'll be on. That'll be like our 34-game winning streak at that point. Yeah, big horns up to everybody over there at American Whiskey. I see you in the background. Let's go, Devils! But speaking of Game Day Live, let's get to our score predictions. Brought to you, of course, by BetStamp.app. Listen to that. Listen to that. That's what I'm talking about.
It's amazing.
Still got chants going in the bars, in the streets, on the trains. Chugging a 40 on the way home or a 24. You know how it goes. Good old New Jersey Transit over there. Woo! Ric Flair style, baby. But let's get to our score predictions. Roundup brought to you by BetStamp.app. You know we're doing them every Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi and Sam Wu. Follow along, play along. Maybe you can win some money if you know how to gamble responsibly. BetStamp.app. So, Sam, what did our handsome devil, who's born to raise hell, Motorhead style, what did our handsome devil Vinny Parisi have for his score prediction this year? This year.
He predicted 5-4 victory over the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, go Vinny. So he gets an OTL right there. He gets 1 point for getting half the score right. He got the Devils. Oh, that's right, Kyle. Shots on Sam Wu. Unfortunately, he's going to pay with those Woo bucks, and I don't know if Peyton and the crew is going to take them, but we'll try and get away with that. And Sam Wu, what about your score prediction for this game?
I predicted 5-3 victory over the Edmonton Oilers.
5-3. So you see what Sam Wu's doing here? He's kind of like, you ever watch The Price is Right? Where someone's like, oh yeah, that'll be like $500, and the next person will be like 501. So I think Sam Wu is doing, he's just kind of copying Vinny's, score predictions and then just going like a goal different on either side. So Sam Wu gets an OTL for getting the Devils score correct. And what is your record on the season? What were you, 1-11-5?
I'm getting hot.
1-12-5. I think you were 1-12-5.
I'm on a one-game heater.
Sam is on a one OTL heater here for his score predictions. Sam is now 1-12-6 on the season, getting the Devils score correctly, and it's nice to see Sam Wu actually betting the Devils are going to win. Kind of easy thing to do when they're on a 13-game winning streak, tying their franchise record, everybody. How good does that feel?
It feels great. I'm happy. It's a Monday night. It's a short week. Just enjoy it right now, Devils fans.
Oh, yeah.
Take that victory. Yeah. Take another victory lap. When you go to work tomorrow, go to the water cooler, start talking trash. Maybe go to the copier and print out the standings and then post it in the lunchroom. That's what.
Leave it on your Ranger friend's desk,
Yeah. Yeah. We're back to our old shenanigans right now.
Yeah. Why not? Enjoy this because we know eventually they're going to lose a game. It's just the nature of the beast. But, you know, the number of the beast, 666. The Devils are winning, and this feels so good because we've had so many years of losing. So eat this up every second of it, Devils fans, and enjoy it because you know what? They're winning these games the right way as well. These are not just lucky wins. These are hard-fought, 60-minute victories for Devils playing both offense and defense. We've seen the defense be shaky as hell in recent years, and McGill has done a wonderful job tightening all that up. John Marino, the steal of the offseason in a lot of our opinions right here. We're a little bit biased, but hell's bells. He's been shutting everybody down. And I saw another graphic tonight. Damon Severson last year was playing, like 23 minutes a game? This year he's only playing like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Listen, they're outside. I can hear them outside in the streets. They're going wild in the streets, circle jerk style. Going punk rock there. Well, Sam Wu, it has been a hell of a show. Wait. Sam Wu made a graphic. He's been talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
All pre-show. He's been talking about his graphic. With Keith Yandel.
I mean, I can't believe this guy would have the audacity.
He's trying to get clicks.
This. I mean, come on. I mean,
this is coming from the former Coyote, and a Ranger and Flyer. So you know, there you go. I think that should solve that analysis.
Yeah.
Right there. He's a rookie analysis.
Yes.
Boo Keith Yandel.
Yeah, boo Keith Yandel. Just boo that guy.
Boo this man. How did you hire him, TNT? Get Gretzky back on there ASAP. Jeez.
I think they need to interview people from the Let's Go Devils podcast just to even out the negativity towards our
I think they just interview anybody else other than Keith Yandel, and they'll probably say something opposite. So, you know.
Yeah.
But Keith's trying to make his way in the old analysis game over there. Probably trying to get some clicks, some hits. You know, so whatever. But I would say pretty poor analysis there, old Keith. Pretty poor analysis.
Very poor. Very poor.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty, I gotta get to work tomorrow, and I can't wait to talk some trash. I can't wait to just walk in, open up the door, and everybody looks at me, and I'm like, my team has won 13 straight.
This should make that Giants and Jets loss feel a lot better for everybody out there.
I should bring binoculars to work and just go up to my coworker and be like, where's your team? I can't find them.
I can't find them way down the bottom of the standings.
Yeah.
I don't see them.
It's
I don't know
lonely
what
at
happened.
the top. Yeah. I'm telling you.
And man, I'm getting excited about a showdown with the Boston Bruins as well. Can't wait for that to come around.
December 23rd at the Rock, Boston and New Jersey.
Oh, baby.
And again,
That's
that's
be
one
the
of those
game.
games before a holiday, you know, Christmas Eve. It's holly jolly. It is an electric crowd. Can't miss it.
It's going to be awesome.
We'll be here at
That's right.
American
Oh, my goodness.
Whiskey.
Oh, my goodness, going Larry David over there. Pretty poor analysis there, Keith.
Yeah. And also, I love John Marino. I just want to let you know that.
I thought we were going to get a football call tonight. We were very close,
so
Sam.
Too. Very close.
We were very close to getting a football call.
Yeah.
It'll happen again soon. As long as he keeps shutting down other teams' top lines, I got no problem with it. Thank you, John. Laces out. Don't call me Dan. Isotoner gloves, Marino.
Yeah. All right, Scotty.
I heard he's averaging like 300 yards and 2 touchdowns per hockey game, you know? Well, thank you to everybody on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. And thank you to everyone over there at American Whiskey. Be nice, tip your bartenders. Remember the little something extra in your drink there. A a little heavy on the pores. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Teach your bartenders to take care of them, and they shall take care of you. Thank you very much, everybody. Can't wait to do this again on Wednesday night when the New Jersey Hockey Devils play the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Rock. Samuel, I'll turn it over to you. I hear the music.
Yeah, I want to thank all those tuning in here at American Whiskey. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Peyton, and all the bartenders.
Too sweet.
We'll be back Wednesday. Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. Till next time, let's go Devils.